What's up, tubers? It's your boy Itchy, and I've got a great little tool in my hand here. And if you don't know what this is, it's a stylus, and this is the thing you use on your tablets when you need to write and draw and touch things. You can also use it on smartphones as well, but they're really popular with some, not as popular with others. Some people prefer to use the old finger. Nonetheless, there are some applications and some useful opportunities to use a stylus. And in this video, that's what I want to talk to you about. This particular stylus is made by the company Targus, as you can see there. And it's a really good stylus for general things. And I use it a lot. This has been my go-to stylus just for taking notes and other quick tasks on my iPad, full size and mini, and it's been a great tool. However, I've recently been doing a lot more stuff on the Adobe Cloud through Photoshop and Lightroom and other programs, and this little guy just has not been as precise as I would like when you're trying to etch out certain details of a picture that you need to edit. That being said, let's talk about my replacement for this stylus. I will still keep this one for general things, but I did get a replacement stylus in the last day or so, and that's what this video is about. That was kind of a long intro. Introducing the Jot Pro, and this is the Jot Pro capacitive touch stylus. This stylus will run, it depends on where you get it, anywhere from $29.99 to $39.99. I think I paid $34 for it here locally at a store called Graphicom. But it's made by a company called Adonit. I hope I got that right. And let's talk about some of the features of this particular stylus. Magnetic cling. Jot Pro attaches magnetically to your tablet. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to show that once I pull my iPad out of the case. The new sound dampening tip simulates the natural contact of writing with a pen and paper. It's kind of got like a little or some such sound that hopefully will simulate writing. We'll see that as well. And this is why I really bought this thing. Most precise tip on the market. When you look at stylus reviews on the web and on YouTube, this particular guy keeps popping up, and there is a $100 version and I think a $90 version as well that has pressure sensitivity. I didn't want to go that route at this particular time, but you get the picture. They're serious about their stylus. This company, Adonit is. And if you want to find out more information about them, you can hit them up at www.adonit.net. And what's really interesting is they're a .net and not a .com. I guess somebody already had that one, but you know, whatever. Let's look at the actual device. There were a couple of different colors I could have gone with. I went with blue, and just because I could have went with pink, I could have went with silver, and I could have went with black. And black for this particular pen was just boring looking, so I went with the blue just to throw a little color there. And it looks for the most part like a little pen. As a matter of fact, it looks like a pen before you take the little I guess it's rubber or plastic tip off right before you start to write with it. So I have to be careful with this guy because most people will think that's what's going on. This is a pen with a little tip on it, but if you look there, it actually has a little disc on it, and we're going to unbox this guy and show you what's all going on. The packaging on this particular product is really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with it. It says to cut it across here, and we're not gonna do that. We're going to use a blade, not scissors rather. Hopefully get right into it. I don't have a knife tonight, and I've been without a knife a lot recently. That's a trend I've got to change. I think I got it. And we're gonna open it right up and hopefully pop this guy off. I just want to break this damn thing, and I just got it. Yep, opens pretty easy. And again, the packaging is really nice. Oh man, this thing feels great. Great to the touch. For my first time using it, feels really good. High quality aluminum. I feel like I can actually tap somebody, throw this in and cause injury if I needed to. In person, it has the company logo there, and it looks really good. You really can't see it at that angle maybe. But what I really wanted to show you in particular was this little disc that's on the bottom. And that's the cool thing. It's got kind of like a little magnet going on there. And if I zoom in on it, you can get a better, maybe you can get a better, if I move all this stuff out of the way, better idea of what's going on. Come on, focus. But it's that little shiny thing. I assure you that's what it is. But it looks really good, and you can see it from this angle as well. It's like basically a little clear disc that sits on the end, and that's supposed to glide as you write. And it's got this top here, and what this top does is when I'm finished, I just top it up, and I'm done. It's got some soft grip material here, and I'm left-handed by the way, so I can just write as I go. And what's cool is that when you pull this top off, you can store it on the back of the device, or of the pen stylus. And the other cool thing is if you do lose these tips, you can purchase others of these tips, so that you won't just be out of your stylus. You can just pop a new tip on, and looking at it close, I guess it's not that big of a deal to pop one on. It's got good feedback, and you can hear it when you're typing. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, so the reason that I really decided to go ahead and purchase this particular stylus was because I am going to start doing more work in Photoshop Touch. And there's stuff that I could again do with my finger or with this other stylus here, but as you can see, the tips are just not equating, and I think this is going to give me an edge with a finer tip. So we'll just pick a picture, any picture, going through a tutorial. And what you can do is, I mean, you can go in and really be precise with this tool. And I mean, everywhere I go, it goes with no issues. And I really like the way, the feedback and the way it feels. It feels just like I'm using a pen or a pencil, and it'll be a great tool, particularly in my job, in my professional job, because what I can do is clean up images if I'm not at work and email them to somebody who can install them into our database so we can use them. And I think that that'd be pretty fabulous, and that's pretty fabulous, being able to work like that from my iPad and be able to do some precise work that I have not been able to do so far. Let me know what stylus you guys are using, if you're using the stylus at all. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to know what you guys think about the Jot Pro.